Dogs, our beloved furry companions, speak a language all their own. This language is rich and complex, filled with nuances that we are only beginning to understand. It's a language of wags, whines, and wet noses, each gesture carrying a specific meaning. A wagging tail can signify happiness, excitement, or even nervousness, depending on its speed and position. This language is far older than our own human words, rooted in the instincts and behaviors of their wild ancestors. Dogs have evolved to communicate with each other and with us in ways that transcend spoken language. While we may not be fluent in dog, we can learn to understand their communication, bridging the gap between our two species. Eye contact, for instance, can be a powerful tool for connection, conveying trust and affection. Just like learning any new language, patience and observation are key. By watching our dogs closely, we can pick up on the subtle cues they use to express their needs and emotions. With a little effort, we can unlock the secrets behind those soulful eyes and wagging tails. Training sessions are not just about teaching commands, but also about understanding the dog's perspective. Imagine walking into a room and instantly knowing how everyone feels. Dogs do this naturally, using their keen senses to read the emotional atmosphere. Dogs experience the world through their senses, particularly smell, in ways we can only imagine. Their noses are incredibly sensitive, capable of detecting scents that are imperceptible to us. Their communication relies heavily on body language and vocalizations, subtle cues that speak volumes to those who know how to listen. A playful bow, a gentle nudge, or a soft whine can all convey different messages. By understanding these signals, we can deepen our bond with our canine companions, building trust and enriching their lives. Obedience training becomes a shared activity that strengthens the relationship. Learning to speak dog is not about expecting them to understand our complex human language, but about meeting them halfway. It's about tuning into their world and responding to their cues with empathy and respect. It's about recognizing the subtle shifts in posture, the flick of an ear, the intensity of a bark. Each of these signals provides valuable information about what the dog is experiencing. It's about learning to interpret their signals in context, considering the environment and their individual personalities. A warning bark might mean different things depending on the situation and the dog's temperament. Like any good conversation, communication is a two-way street, and the rewards of understanding our canine companions are immeasurable. By investing time and effort into learning their language, we open up a world of deeper connection and mutual understanding. One of the most expressive parts of a dog's anatomy is their tail. It can tell you a lot about what a dog is feeling or thinking at any given moment. A wagging tail doesn't always signify happiness. It's a common misconception that a wagging tail means a dog is friendly or happy. The speed, direction, and even the tension in the wag can convey a range of emotions. For instance, a slow wag with the tail held low can indicate insecurity or submission. A slow, deliberate wag might indicate uncertainty, while a fast, full-body wag usually means pure joy. Dogs use their tails to communicate with other dogs and humans alike. However, a tail held high and stiff, often accompanied by a closed mouth and intense stare, can be a sign of aggression, a warning to back off. This is a dog's way of saying, "I'm in charge here." Beyond the tail, a dog's entire body is a communication tool. From the position of their ears to the way they hold their body, every part of a dog can tell you something about their emotional state. Ears perked forward suggest alertness and interest, while ears flattened against the head can signal fear or anxiety. Dogs use their ears to pick up on sounds and to communicate their feelings. A relaxed open mouth with a slight pant is a sign of contentment, whereas a tightly closed mouth, accompanied by a hard stare, might indicate stress or potential aggression. The mouth can be a very telling part of a dog's body language. Even the way a dog holds its body can speak volumes. A dog that is standing tall and stiff might be feeling confident or aggressive, while a dog that is crouched low to the ground might be feeling submissive or scared. A playful bow with front legs stretched out and rear end in the air is a clear invitation to play. This is a universal dog signal that says, "Let's have some fun." Understanding these subtle cues can be invaluable in everyday interactions with dogs. It can help you build a stronger bond with your dog and avoid potential misunderstandings. For example, if you approach a dog and it starts yawning, licking its lips, or turning its head away, these are often calming signals, indicating that the dog is feeling anxious and needs some space. These signals are a dog's way of trying to calm itself and the situation. Ignoring these signals and continuing to approach could escalate the situation, potentially leading to a fear-based reaction. It's important to respect a dog's body language and give them the space they need to feel comfortable. While body language forms the foundation of dog communication, it is only one part of the intricate tapestry of how dogs express themselves. Vocalizations add another layer of meaning, providing a rich and varied symphony of sounds that convey a wide range of emotions and intentions. Barks are perhaps the most well-known dog sound, but even barks can vary significantly depending on the message the dog is trying to convey. A sharp, short bark might be a warning, signaling that the dog perceives a potential threat nearby. In contrast, a series of playful yaps likely indicate excitement or a desire to engage in play, often accompanied by a wagging tail and a playful stance. A lower-pitched, rumbling growl is a clear sign of threat or discomfort, urging others to keep their distance. This growl can be a dog's way of protecting its territory or signaling that it feels threatened. Howls, often associated with wolves, are another form of vocal communication used by dogs. These long, drawn-out sounds can be haunting and beautiful, echoing the ancient connection between domestic dogs and their wild ancestors. While their exact purpose is debated, howls are thought to serve various functions, from long-distance communication to strengthening social bonds within a pack. Howling can also be a way for dogs to express loneliness or to call out to other dogs. Some dogs might also howl in response to certain sounds, such as sirens or musical instruments, perhaps as a form of self-expression or an attempt to join in the music. This behavior can be fascinating to observe, as it shows the dog's sensitivity to sound and its instinctual response. Beyond barks and howls, dogs use a variety of other vocalizations, each with its own nuanced meaning. These sounds can include whines, whimpers, and even grunts, each adding to the complexity of canine communication. Whines can convey a range of emotions, from anxiety and fear to excitement and anticipation. A dog might whine when it is feeling nervous or when it is eagerly waiting for its owner to return home. A soft whimper might indicate pain or discomfort, signaling that the dog needs attention or care. This sound can be heart-wrenching for dog owners, as it clearly shows the dog's distress. While a high-pitched, excited whine might mean the dog is eager to go for a walk or play fetch. This type of whine is often accompanied by other signs of excitement, such as jumping or running in circles. Understanding the context and accompanying body language is crucial in accurately interpreting these vocal cues. By paying close attention to a dog's posture, facial expressions, and overall behavior, we can gain a deeper understanding of what our canine companions are trying to tell us. This holistic approach to interpreting dog communication helps build a stronger bond between humans and their furry friends, fostering a relationship based on mutual understanding and respect.